Tell me a little bit, Christian, about the impact, and Jay, you're weighing on this, of Cathie Wood on thematic investing. She's sort of the big kahuna in this particular space. Has she helped popularize the concept of thematic investing, or is she sort of an unusual sort of comet that comes into the space? How would you characterize her impact on thematic investing?
Yeah, I think she's been quite bullish for thematic ETF investing. Previously, it was ruled, I think, by index-based ETFs, and she proved that you can be active in certain themes and create alpha. And her personality is one that has really kind of been synonymous with thematic investing or investing in innovation. We think that she's definitely been somebody who's been a champion for thematic ETF investing. If you look at ARKK, an unbelievable ETF. In fact, MVPs, some people compare ARKK to MVPs, our new thematic ETF. We have about a 28% overlap there. So some different opportunities between the two funds, but certainly Cathie has been kind of like the Peter Lynch of thematic investing.
Well, we've seen thematic investing really come into the limelight over the last 18 months or so. Prior to the pandemic, thematic ETFs, or thematic assets in ETFs, were about half of 1% of the total ETF industry. Now it's 2.2%, so still kind of small potatoes, but almost 4 times larger as a percentage of the ETF industry. So thematic has really become widely adopted as an accepted approach to portfolio management. We've seen active approaches work, we've seen passive approaches work, we've seen technology, we've seen non-technology themes really do well. So the entire ecosystem of thematic investing has really taken off in the last 18 months, and I think we're frankly just getting started. But there's been a lot of accelerants recently, whether that's Cathie Wood, whether that's the COVID-19 pandemic, really showing the value of thematic investing.
Now, Christian, I'm looking at your largest holdings here, at Tesla, NVIDIA, Square, Amazon, Alphabet, Enphase Energy, Zscaler. Other than the fact that they're tech stocks, not a lot to tie them together. And this is going to rebalance every month, right? So this is next month we may have a different situation, right?
That's right. So kind of the beauty of this MVPs approach is it simply is looking at, the ETF ownership. So new funds or new themes launch, it gets included every month into the new portfolio. Something closes or scales down from a kind of a investor sentiment standpoint, the allocation reduces. So this is really kind of a core theme portfolio on an autopilot, again, just based off ETF ownership of the themes and the most valuable stocks kind of underlying these themes.
It's really a form of momentum investing, isn't it? I mean, it's not fair to say, you're not following necessarily price trends. It's really you're following ownership trends, but there's probably a relationship between ownership trends and price trends, right?
Yeah, I think so. Keep in mind the ETF space is also growing quickly in launching new themes, right? So we've launched a couple of new themes this year, Global X as well. So some of the ownership will actually result from just new themes being accessible to the ETF marketplace. I almost like to say this is a little bit like crowdsourcing. We've seen social media sentiment ETFs. This is really actual ETF ownership data that is powering these themes and the stocks underlying it.